This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Man, I'm really glad that they have a plot to this show and that they had to go back to the main plot at some point.
Did they though? Right? Did they really have to? Did they I mean, let's be honest, right? There's 14 episodes left, right? Presuming that this ends on a 50 episode count. There's 14 episodes left. Right. We could just make it the Legend show. We could have just... We were so close to a succinct, just, barely, barely a fucking, needed to talk about it.
You said that this could be the... And look, there's still time for it to be the Legend show, right? He can still show up in the last 2 episodes, or you know what? Hey, maybe he could bite into the next one.
Oh man,
right? He can just chomp.
Yeah, right? Hey, maybe he can. He could be the X-ray to a certain Gav.
Right, yeah, stuff like that. Right? Also, hey, maybe you know what? Hey, maybe he could go outside. Where the Aurora...
God, we gotta... When is that... Can I fucking find that? I need to find...
That episode is out, but as far as I'm aware, no group has bothered to sub it yet,
I mean, okay.
Right?
Fuck.
Right, and the best part is, right, outside is it's only a 13 episode, or not 13 episodes, 12 minutes or something, right?
Right, so it's not that long... It's not... It doesn't take that long. It shouldn't take that long, at least.
Yeah. But I'm really glad that no subs have decided with them, we're just gonna wait on it, right? Yeah. This is not a priority. We'll get to this wherever the fuck we want to.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, is there... Oh, this might not actually have... Let's see. That's a trail... Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, might be a trail.
Oh, wait, no.
Be careful. Don't click on any scary links, be careful.
Let's see, what is...
Episode 5. That pop up.
Episode 5. Okay, close.
Make sure make sure it's actually episode 5 and not episode 4.
Oh,
right,
hold on. There are no subtitles.
Yeah. No,
it's there. It's there, but it's not. It's not subject
because I think whatever something I want to do is just taking their sweet time. Man, we can wait. Yeah, what are they gonna do? No one else.
Also, this one is not 13 minutes.
Oh boy, I don't even know how is it an actual episode?
It is an actual. I mean, it is 23 minutes.
Man, which is really weird, right? They have no reason to make it 23 minutes,
Yeah.
The only reason it's 23 minutes to begin with for when we watch is because it's it's cutting out all the ads and all that shit.
I mean, to be fair, I looked at the last one. The last episode was 21 minutes. So by the end of this, Outsiders might be a full fucking movie. I don't know what the plan is.
Oh my god, do you think they're gonna rate the Outsider cut?
Jesus.
Where they re-edit? Right, because that's what they ended up doing with Veil Mystery, Veil Legacy. Right, they actually ended up releasing that whole fucking Papa Igarashi fucking
thing as a movie
series as a full length edit, right? You don't have to.
So you don't have to watch the stupid opening and ending halfway through everything,
right? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying that the whole thing, what was going on with Legend made more sense than what we're dealing with now. It just wasn't as fucking all over the place because it was just, again, one rider, one group of enemies.
Legend existed, the fact that Legend existed to move the plot forward, right, and not the show's actual plot. Not the show's actual in-universe element moving the plot forward. The show is only moving forward now because Legend showed up and he fucking discovered. And I guess it's because of Legend that the egg in Hotaro is now.
Yeah,
waking up.
Boy, okay.
Hey, there's an egg in Hotaro's body.
Yeah. It might be a brain worm. It might be a heartworm.
Yeah, it's episode 36. The origins of Chemies. Understand?
I understand.
Hey, look, there's still time. There is still time for the insane theory of Hotaro to be real. All right. Look, that theory can still happen. Right?
What theory?
People people are still betting on the theory that Hotaro is a Kemi for some reason, right? There was a lot of people still going for that theory.
I mean, fuck it, right? Like, go for it. I don't care. I truly don't.
Hey, look, if he was a Kemi, it would make sense. That's why he keeps repeating words, right? Right? That makes no sense.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! But I mean, oh fuck. Yeah, if he's a Kemi and they just mind fucked his mom so that she thinks that she had a kid, that'd be pretty fucking crazy.
Right, that's why Hotaro keeps repeating the same, right, to his stupid catchphrase. Which one of them is just that good, I'll give him credit. I'll let him pass with just Gotchard, But adding to the
using it for everything as just a fucking like placeholder for almost. He uses Gotcha like Smurfs do, where it's like, oh, so that's your Smurf, huh? You're Smurfing Smurf all over. Gotcha. It's like, you can't use that word as much as you... Like, I get that you like this word, you can't use it this much. Like, this is like...
I also think you don't even know what that word means. I think you're just saying a word, right? And hoping that no one goes to the English dictionary, at any point and look it up.
Hotaro's just a really big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It turns out.
Yeah, right. Like he's only using that word because he knows it's like the only English word he.
Yeah, it's the only. As we've clearly established, he's bad at English. This is the only word that he's learned in the entire English lexicon. A slang word for okay, sure.
Man, it's also crazy. As I was watching, how they repeated the opening within this show, right? So you know how every episode started with like the little recap?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, this is what happened. They repeated the recap within this episode. Yeah. I was like, they really had nothing to do.
Yeah.
They were literally killing time. I actually got so mad when they were with a fucking Minato and fucking Spotter were like talking to the stupid
the
high council.
Yeah, whatever they are. Yeah.
Right, and they actually just repeated what we saw, I don't know, like 5 minutes ago from the recap. It's crazy.
They didn't need...
I actually have to stop and look at the time.
They didn't need
it's not even 5 minutes
didn't need to show... I understand that for the scene, right, they are showing the Council of Elders, or whatever the fuck they are, like, the evidence from the fight. But we as the audience don't need to see them do that. You can just tell us that that's what they did. We just saw that happen, right? Mm-hmm. Speaking of unnecessary shit, the other thing that happens that is, like, killing time is, hey, nobody's coming to your god-awful fucking, like, family restaurant, right, Hotaro? I guess not. Hey, mind if we just take it over, rearrange your furniture, and do an impromptu stand-up comedy bit?
Is this a business day for you guys,
Do an impromptu stand-up comedy bit for the living sex doll that we're trying to make into a real girl? There is some I forgot. Sometimes I forget how how weird or like different Japanese comedy techniques can be. I gotta look up Naniwa Japan because where is it's Osaka. All right, so I get that Osaka again. This goes to the question of like, are they insulting Renge? Are they saying that like people from Osaka and like with Kansai like accents are stupid and bad at jokes, or are they just saying that like no, this is just it's a different form of comedy in there. It's like, oh yeah, in the South.
And look, it's physical comedy. Look, funny faces.
In the South,
it's what the South, we just wants. We don't need some elaborate, wordplay, right? I don't need to know what someone means when they say A minor, right? right?
Yeah.
I just want to see something funny happen.
So what if
right?
B sharp isn't a real note?
Mm-hmm.
Man, honestly, the crazier thing is the Sabimaru and Rine like put together like improv sketch like comedy duo thing that they have like a whole routine that they can do.
He was able to do that.
He had that completely set up.
Everything for him to do.
This is something like this. If there's not something where like Rine and Sabimaru have been going to like improv classes after like alchemy school together, I don't know how the fuck they came up with this so quickly. Rine is like the last person also that I expected to have to take part in like such a like commit to the bit like joke. It's honestly like it wasn't funny to me that like the skits that they were doing. It was just funny to me that she committed to that. Both her and Sabimaru, the kid who has chronic social anxiety that he to the point that he needs to use his iPad to talk for him, went for such a fucking like over the top like joke. It was insane.
Right. Go away, window. I don't need you to tell me I need an update right now.
It's a whole thing with like fucking they're doing like slapping ham bones and shit. Like it's crazy. Anyway, that sends Kyoko laughing. The best that fucking Hotaro can do is be assaulted by Hopper 1, cat style. Just having Hopper 1 on his chest, and then Lachesis decides to laugh in the hoity-toity rich girl laugh, which, okay, cool. I guess we've made progress, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, now it's time to, now we see them show the fucking, the three elders, whatever, the door, and all the stuff with Gigist, which this is 100% the same room that the fucking Rowdy Rough Boys used as their meeting room. No shit. Like, no fucking way it's anything else. That said, apparently they have no security and no... they were not very... Like, for a group of people that we have never seen before, never really interacted with, never seen the governing body of the Alchemy Association, they are immediately found out the minute that Spawner...
Oh, yeah, no, it is crazy how bad King Gigas, the Dark Hades King Gigas just walks in and be like, all right, I'm here.
Yeah,
what are you going to do about it?
I'm sorry, you were talking about me? My ears were burning.
I've already infiltrated your organization,
I just followed them. It's very weird that this is like... he just comes in and he's like, I understand everything. And then an old man decides to fight to try and, because he thinks that he can be, this one old man with a sword thinks he can beat the big bad enemy of 100 years, and then he immediately dies. He is immediately turned to powder. Anyway, we learned more about fucking, the background of Gigist, which, honestly... monster form Gigist in the storybook looks a lot cooler than actual Gigist. I would much rather see big three-eyed monster with silly horns and a silly mouth with a cage full of people fighting than whatever this weird conehead man is. But hey, it's more stuff about Daybreak. It's all about Daybreak. Hey, remember Daybreak? Remember how we stopped talking about Daybreak and we left the time travel stuff alone? Guess what? We're doing it again. Ooh, it's 100 years ago. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? Who knows? Yeah. Daybreak decides it's all about it turns out that the Daybreak thing is really important, and also it's all about the spice melange. control the spice, control the world, control the flow of the spice. Whatever that fucking quote is.
Yep, as you were saying, right?
Yeah, anyway, yeah, the fucking, Gigas looks a lot cooler in the fucking, in the storybook art, though.
Oh, yeah, you mean when he was this big... I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like he was originally supposed to be, right? Because that's what we first saw him as when,
Yeah, with three eyes and stuff, instead of this cone-headed fuck. Yeah, that's a lot, that's a lot
I
more...
don't know why they just gave up, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, this is like, he actually looks like an actual demon thing. Oh, but hey, I know what's gonna happen. I bet that's what's gonna be his final form, you know? At the end of the season.
Yeah,
when they break away
probably.
his armor. I bet his current form is like the armor shell... or wherever the fuck.
Yeah, he takes off his suspiciously pointy hood that is luckily only colored in black and not. Man, imagine if Gigas was like white colored, and he just had that same pointy hat. That we would have gone straight back to Showa era fucking Kamen Rider.
Oh, look, there's still time. You know, I'm really amazed that no one is questioning how in the Alchemist book that there is a. I really like how in the Alchemist book. Right, like there's like a little Hopper One grasshopper thing, right? But it's not stylized. It's not different from anything else, right? It's not how Gigas is different in the book versus in real world. No, this is just straight up the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right, and I don't know if anyone has noticed that yet, you know?
Right? But I mean, that's just he did it with the power of the chemies or some shit, and also a very powerful spice.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out that's what the whole point of alchemy was trying to discover the trade route to India. You know, right?
It's the spice trade. Columbus. That's the real reason Columbus traveled across the land, was to find the spice melange. Right? Anyway, an old dude gets
the jawling. I just love how the fuck they depicted the demon, right? Or Gigas in the smoke. They show us the stupidest little face. Oh no!
His eyes are bugged out so hard, it's fucking crazy.
He looks like an actual cartoon character.
I love him. He's my favorite.
How fucking stupid he looks in this thing, right? Like it's so fucking dumb.
That's why he has to wear the mask and the hood, because he's embarrassed of his face.
Oh, he embarrassed how they drew us. Oh man, they drew me like a real fucking idiot.
Holy shit! I can't believe look what they did to your boy. Holy shit!
Right, and now he has to wear this mask to look frightening, and you know, right? He got
otherwise
so
he'd be like, oh no, oh scary, not the light.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then he kills this fucking.
He just kills an old guy. An old guy with a sword thinks that he could kill the demon of 100 years ago, and is immediately burnt alive. Oops, sorry, you tried your best, old man. One of the three elders that we never met or cared about is dead.
Yeah. Oh, look, this high-ranking council member, you know. Right, who to be fair, I always forget that these characters still existed within the show. Oh yeah, that's right, they were. There are superintendent within the show.
Yeah,
that's what I have to like report to or something.
I also like that when the guy dies, his sword turns back into the little horsey that he used to make the sword.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, and your great cartoon. They kept.
It just feels like a random thing where it's like, again, I don't think that you understand what alchemy is, but okay.
He undid the alchemy, you know, right? Oh wait, what if he undid that guy back to like his original state and form, you know, right? He did it.
So basically, there's somewhere on the ground there's a wet egg and a wet embryo or a wet sperm.
Right.
That's
yeah.
Quick, get the DNA! Pick up the DNA! We can save him! We can put him back together!
Right? Man,
Scoop up the pieces!
So usually I hate how they fucking cut to a Kamen Rider fight location, but holy shit, they actually tried. And
they committed to it.
Made sense, yeah. Actually made sense.
And,
yeah, I mean, it's not a fucking stupid scene cut, you know, when they're like outside.
I mean, it will never be, for all of X-Aids like warts, there will never be a series, I think, maybe with the exception of like Ryuki, which had like the mirror world and everything, right? But like I don't think that there has ever been or will be a series that has such a smooth explanation of like, how the fuck did we get here? Oh, we're just changing like stage selection. Okay. Oh, cool, that actually makes it super fucking easy to like make it believable.
Yeah,
no one else has that.
Random how we got to the abandoned warehouse again.
Yeah,
or
we chose,
or how the fuck we ended in the open quarry.
Yeah, we chose Final Destination, no items, 200%.
Yeah,
that's what we did. Yeah. We do that every time.
No, portal warp. I'm just gonna warp here. Makes sense.
And I'm going to warp here, and then I'm going to warp around you. The way that Gigist fights Valvarad is so funny because, again, he does have this big stupid cone head, but he just dodges all of the attacks with his big stupid cone head.
Also, there's also a really weird shot that they did when he's approaching Valver when they cut to him back. They walk you slowly to make it this is a big intro. I was we've already seen him. I don't know why we're doing a slow-mo shot here. This is a really unnecessary slow-mo shot. We know who he is. It's not his first. We've seen him on screen. I don't know why you're making this is his first time being on screen and being a presence to everyone. We know who this guy is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But he.
But why are you hitting yourself? Right. Hey,
why are you hitting yourself? Oh, hey, come on, try and hit me. Ooh, I will say, Spawner's Dai Oni finisher, again, my favorite weapon in all of Kamen Rider Gotchard. Big Stick. Big Stick is the best. Is the best tool.
If only he had a Dai Oni form,
Yeah.
Right.
Big Stick, real good. Anyway, Gigist immediately just beats him with the power of portals, and then it turns out, hey, you can't burn somebody who's already made out of burning. It's still... So, the wiki describes this episode as, it reveals the origins of the Chemies and the Black Flames. I still don't know what the fuck the Black Flames are. Still don't know what the fuck they are.
What the fuck are the Black Flames? Well, what is that?
I get that. I get that. I mean, we knew that. Well, yes, because that's what happened when Spawner fought, when goddamn...
that's right. Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I want to call him Grigori, but I know that's not what his name was. Fucking goddamn Gold... King Midas. Gold, man! He, fucking, he was like, oh, I need his Black Flames. Which, I get, is, a thing that we kind of just haven't talked about with Spawner since then. Seems like it's supposed to be relevant, but they forgot about it for the last, I don't know, 18 episodes or something. It's been a while since we ever brought up, that shit. I guess there's supposed to be some implication that this is related to the Abyss, or the Abyss King, or his powers, or something, but it doesn't really add up as to why that's happened. It's just okay, I guess. It could have literally been anything. And Gigist himself doesn't even seem to acknowledge it. It's not oh, come to, join the dark side, my son. You know it to be true.
Right. Mm-hmm. Man, I Google Black Flames, and the only mention of it is in that opening line. It is not mentioned anywhere else on this fucking article. That's fucking great. Good job.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Right. Sure.
Anyway, Hotaro, once again, in the great hunt to find all of the remaining Chemies, Hotaro just finds the one that can control time in a bunch of fucking avocados. I don't understand.
That's usually how it works, right? Look, sometimes you don't know when you're out and about, and you just find something, right, that's not supposed to be there because someone else put it there, trying to hide it, because I guess they were going to come back to get it, but, hey, should have been faster. I should have just picked it up
that's my card now. Ooh.
Yeah, right? Oh, why did you pick it up early when you got the chance, right?
Yeah. Anyway, while Hotaro is too busy hanging out with the fucking, all the aunties trying to buy groceries, he gets warped around because of Gigist fucking with space portals.
This sequence is pretty. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good sequence too.
Yeah. They finally learned how to do something kind of cool. Fucking Gigist is just, I guess, swirling around space around Hotaro until he can get what he wants, and then he walks up to a random child and shoves his hand inside of him. That's stranger danger, bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think according to what they were saying, that this is supposed to be fucking what's his name? What is it? Future Daybreak Hotaro's Time Lord fucking
he's saying that this is a different Time Lord than the one that Time Lord card than the one that Hotaro used the first time, I guess. Mm-hmm. The first one he used was Daybreak's, and this one is the one from his timeline.
This is the actual. This is the actual timeline. I don't know why. I guess it was never a big importance for him to find his timeline's version.
Yeah,
of the
the Kemi of actual time.
Right? Yeah, I feel like after look, he had a busy winter break. Right? A lot happened. Right? A lot actually happened. For him, yeah. Then he steals. Then he takes a skateboard and Ant Trooper. Right? Those two cards, yeah.
Yeah. And he decides to crumple up his skibos.
Yeah. Yeah. You're never gonna have him back. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I made your skateboard guy into a bad guy again. Once again, Hotaro gets his cards taken for I think the 5th, 6th, 8th time that it's happened in this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is not very good at keeping track of his cards. But hey, I like how Rene acknowledged that the new skateboard Malcolm is a repaint. It's like, oh wait, his color is different. Oh, it's like they repainted him.
It's just red and black. Ooh.
Ooh, it's a new variant, right? Oh, that's how they keep adding new content, right? That's how you make an old monster seem like a new monster, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just fucking great. Yeah, and then Kato show up and be like, "Oh, hey, hold on, put me in."
Yeah, I'm also here. I can still do things.
Don't forget about me and my Mad Gear Mad Max Furiosa outfit. Yeah, right? That movie came out.
I am. Yeah, is it out really?
Is Furiosa?
I think it's coming out this week. I think it comes out this week.
Oh, is that what it is? Makes sense.
Let me see.
I know Max. I know it's out relatively soon from this point. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. I heard people talking about it. I guess those were the early screens that people were.
Yeah, the official release date is Friday, but there are screenings as early as tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So don't worry, and then Renge and Sabimaru assist on the sideline.
God, I hate it when it's like we have to help him. I actually was like, sure, fuck it, I don't know, like whatever, do whatever you want. I don't know what you think you can do. Apparently, they just have the Mercury and Mars ones there and are just firing the fire and ice balls at them. Sure, fuck it, I guess.
Look, it's like a Super Mario. It's like a Super Mario Bros. Galaxy. If you get a second Wii remote turn on right during a boss fight, you can have player 2 shoot the stars at the boss while you fight the boss. This is literally a fucking Super Mario Brothers 2 fucking bitch. Fucking love it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that is about. The cat and dog in Monster Hunter Rise are more useful than fucking Sabimaru and Renge taking pot shots at a skateboard band.
They are shooting planetary meat balls.
My cat can summon a goddamn Dragonator and shove it right up a dragon's ass. That is way better than pew 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 pew.
Right. Oh yeah. Hey, Hotaro also remember he has X UFO.
So here's the thing that I thought that the only reason at first I was like, why the fuck is he using the Gotchcaliber? And then I remembered that there was a whole thing about Gotchcaliber being used to separate people from Dread, because that's how he was able to pull Sabimaru out. Right. And the only thing that I can think of for him to be using that form to against Skibos is hopefully he thinks he can extract Skibos from the amalgam, I guess. Even though this is clearly just a big skateboard Skibos gone wrong.
Yeah, this Skibos primordial form, right?
Yeah.
It is his vital form, some would say. Yeah. Remember that?
Ew, right? No. It's his amalgam form. It's just amalgam. Just amalgam. Luckily, Hotaro hits him with the power of meteors.
The X form, right? Because I feel like this is less of the X form's ability and more of this is what the Gotchcaliber's basic ability is.
Yeah, I would also agree with that. It also feels like he could probably just do that.
Right, because
he could probably just use UFO X in the Gotchcaliber as Platinum Gotchard
Yeah,
slashing
because
at...
we've seen him wield Gotch Caliber as platinum, you know, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like the Gotch Caliber is a weapon lock item, you know, right? You can only use the ability when you're in your stupid X form, you know, right?
Yeah, and which is honestly one of the most frustrating things about the Excalibur, because I understand at the time that it was supposed to be like, when it was introduced, it was like, oh, you know, it's like Excalibur, oh, because we got the level 10 chemies, oh, it all comes together. So it should be a sword that also helps him transform. But does it need to be? Does it really need to be at this point? Does he ever need to use the Super Gotchard forms ever again? He already has 2 other transformation add-on devices, and he can just wield the sword part. There's really we really don't ever have to go back to these forms, and yet they continue to insist that, this is cool, right?
I think they have to remind the audience, you know, right? Once again, I like to assume that the reason why Toei ever uses is a tax. It's a tax reason, right? Like, we have to use these forms to get our return on these things, all right?
I guess, yeah. There's a minimum of there's a minimum of 5 episodes screen time before we can actually get the tax write-off.
Right, you know, and that's why they have to keep using it, you know, right? Yeah, but don't worry. Look. Hey, you know what? If shooting the planet Mercury and Mars doesn't work,
I'm just gonna drop a bunch of meteors Madara style on them.
Yeah, all right. I played Final Fantasy. I know how fucking cool the meteors.
I activate. I cast Meteora or whatever the fuck it was.
Right? This thing is fucking great. Was it going back to how the power scale level of Chemi cards
again? A 3 Gokigen Meteor. A 3 is just the power to call meteors down.
This shit just fucking. It actually comes down from space, you know. Right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Also, it's right. Okay, so the other thing here's the funny thing about meteors, right? When they fall. Oh man, remember when those meteors fell over Russia and just fucked up a bunch of shit? Mm-hmm. Even a small piece of fucking rock from space, if it doesn't burn up, when it hits, it has a fucking impact. Sabimaru and Renge should be dead. They should be fucking the blast should have killed them too. That entire bridge would be gone. Right? If those meteors actually were real.
It's fucking great.
But anyway, hey, he can't capture his Chemi. Oops, you did too much damage and you killed the Pokemon. You can't catch it anymore. Right. You made it faint. Ow. It's now just a dried out skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so dead skateboard now. Yeah. He did not catch the Chemi.
Right.
He did too much damage. It fainted. You can't catch that legendary. It's gonna be gone. And Gigas gets to walk away laughing and go, haha, my evil plan happened. Hey folks, he killed a skateboard. Oops, dead skateboard.
Yeah, what do you mean? Look, skateboard, you're still there. You know, you're just hiding within the dust clouds. You know, where are you? Come back.
I mean, to be fair, it's still functional as a skateboard. It's just not a living, talking skateboard anymore.
It's a little sentence. You know, right? It's just right.
You can still slap that boy down and pop a 360 nose grind. Let me find. Hold on, I'm gonna just Google crazy skateboard move names. No AI, no Google AI. I don't want that. Don't stay away from me.
That's a thing now.
Stay away. I don't care about you. All right, we got. All right, I'm going to Quora. Okay, we got ollie. That's normal. Kick flip, heel flip, pop shove it, 360 flip, backside 180, frontside 180, nollie, switch, fakie, board slide, 50-50 grind, nose grind, Smith grind. What the fuck? Feeble grind, crooked grind, blunt slide. Blunt slide is pretty cool. I like that one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a skateboard. There's a website, skateboarding trick flips list.com. Okay, hold on. Oh boy, all skateboard tricks. Yes, I do not. Oh, they even have one for fingerboards.
For use with your tech decks. Oh,
yeah. All right, we got shifty tricks. Full cab, caballerial, helipop or helipop. Front side, backside, 360 pivot, half cab, pop shove it. 540 shove it. Holy shit, we're going even further beyond. Switch
man.
FS 540 pop shove it.
Oh man, look at all these cool things that Hotoro can now do.
Big spin, brake spin, front side big spin, backside big spin. Whoa, what the fuck is castellarial? That's what the fuck? Okay, disco spin / castellarial / twisted spin is described as, which, boy, I don't think that you can say this, a sex change shove it or a pop shove it with a body varial in the opposite direction. I don't know that that's okay to have the be description of the thing. Boy, there are so many crazy ass. He's got it. Hey, look, you killed the keyboard. You killed the skateboard, but you have a skateboard now. Oh, there's one called a ghetto bird.
Man, it makes me think, right? Like, imagine if Gigas gets all the other chemies, right? And they kill it, right? Imagine all like the other black and white, right?
Oh yeah, like just random stuff. Hey, if he makes so we know that the next one that he's going to manifest is going to be Ant Trooper. Do you think that it's going to just be like a kid's like ant farm just spilled over like all over the ground?
Don't put white sand in it too.
Or is it just one dead? Or will it be just one really big dead ant?
Oh, that's all white. Oh man, I would not like that. I would be very annoyed if that was a thing, right? I was thinking like if he gets Wrestler G, right? We'll get just like a blank white action figure.
Will the corpse of Randy Savage just pop out like just Macho Man's dead corpse flop on the ground?
Yeah, Hotoro lost
What's the worst
skateboard?
What's the worst?
When was the last time that he used skateboard too? By the way,
when he went Fire Gotchard fucking skateboard. He has used it as Fire's Gotchard skibos. Operate Bushido or Operate Skibos or whatever.
Do that once, right? Yeah, I guess so.
So I mean, he does it. But honestly, I mean, great. Hey, I'm glad that you care so much about your skateboard friend. He's gone now. Skating's the 90s are over. Grunge music is dead. Nobody's playing Tony Hawk games anymore.
Hey, now there's one less card in the world, right?
Speaking of which, let's go to where we're at with these chemi cards. Just doing the quick math.
Hey, that's our favorite thing to do now every week is to read the production note, right? Because the production note gives us more, explain the show more than the actual show explains it to us, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Hotoro has, if I'm counting this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8 is 48? No, 54, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
54, and then there's another 7 on the bottom, so he's got 61 chemis. Rene has another 8, so that's 69. Nice. Valvarad has another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 7. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he has 7. Oh, that's the thing, is fucking... I miscounted, because his... Hotaro's... Rene has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The problem is that Crosshopper and 10-liner...
they take up 2 slots.
Are taking up 2 spots, right. So I didn't... So my math was actually off. So it's 6 by 10, that's 60, and then another 8 on top, so 68, and then another... 7 on the bottom. So he has 75 chemis. Rene has 10, so 85. Mm-hmm. Spawner has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 92. And then Tweedledee and Tweedledum have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's... Wait, are they at 101 already? Did they get to 100?
But we gotta count Ant Trooper too as 100 too. Wait a minute. Wait, did we miscount this?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so there's
7,
5 rows of
8,
5
9,
rows of 10. There's 50. Right?
No, there's 5 rows of 10 or 6 rows of 10?
3, 4, 5.
Oh, there's 5
No,
rows of 10, so it's 50. Okay, so I was off by a 10. So they're at. So they must be at 91.
Yeah. So at 91,
okay.
there's still 10 missing cards, right?
There's still 10 missing cards. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That we still have to discover wherever the fuck they are, right?
Yeah. Sure. I don't know what those last
91, 92 cards. Huh?
I guess
so.
Look, there's 14 episodes. We'll just pick up the last ones on the way to beat up the bad guy.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
Right, because I know that the dragon card is right. It's right. I think wherever the fuck the new dragon card is supposed to be the 100.
Dragon card is fucking
Chemie that
whatever.
Exists, you know.
There. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess we're only at 92. Or 91.
Yeah, that's where we're at, I guess. Anyway, yeah, at least there's nothing, I guess this is called Abyssalis power, according to the fucking, the editing, for the Black Flames, sure.
I guess I don't think that needed to be we need to have a name for that. Sure.
Yeah.
I guess that needed a name.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Yeah. Really nothing super crazy revealed in this, and honestly, fine, whatever. They don't have anything else they could fucking to prove.
Right, but yeah, hey, but you know what? Next week, Hopper 1 is gonna go on his little adventure. You know, we're gonna follow Hopper 1 as he travels.
It's Hopper 1. It's literally what fuck. My first task, whatever the fuck. It's what? Hey, girlfriend, what's the thing where they send Japanese school children, babies to go do errands? Old enough. Yeah, Hopper 1 is old enough. We're going to see an entire episode where someone is holding a plastic toy grasshopper and making it bounce around like it is a real thing.
For next week's episode, it's only from Hopper 1 POV, and we just cut to random scenes of them fighting, right? Like Hopper
100%, yeah. Hopper 1 is just doing its own thing.
It's like a day in the life of Hopper 1, right? What Hopper 1 does when the rest of the show is going on, right? We see just doing the most basic things. Right, that are like they're not fucking threatening or consequential, and then we just randomly cut to like a random fight scene, you know, right?
Which is also, I mean, again, it's going to mean that there's a grown man dragging a little toy grasshopper around on the ground, like pushing it on the ground.
Yeah, but it'll be funny, you know, it'll be great. Oh my god, that'll be so fucking great. All right. Anything else you want to say for this week's this week's episode?
If you hear random pauses where there's no sound or neither of us talk, you're wrong. You didn't hear that. That's not real.
There's nothing wrong. All right.
Nothing was wrong. Discord is perfect. It's never been wrong.
The production is fine. You know, right? All right.
Yeah.
That's this week's episode. Hey, I really can't wait for what's the what's the name of that fucking thing? Clifford's Big Red Adventure or something?
Yeah,
right. I think
the new season of Old Enough, which stars only mascot characters.
That's it. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you know, there comes a time in every parent's life where they gotta. Well, I mean, I guess technically the drive home from the hospital is the first time you drive your baby, but you gotta figure out how you're gonna drive with a kid inside. And I don't have.
Normally you have someone in the back holding the baby. You know, right?
Yeah. We don't have kid. We do have kitten, right? She's a big girl now. She's a whole 7.8 pounds or something. It's still not that big for a cat. Here's the real thing though. So my mom is out of town this week, which I was like, cool.
Okay.
Didn't feel like staying at her house because, hey, I have my own house. I don't need to house sit her. I don't care about her goddamn plants. But I did think, hey,
you just go and get the mail.
Yeah.
Get the mail, water some plants.
Move the trash. Yeah. Blah blah blah. And then I thought, well, cat spends a lot of time inside in the apartment. Why don't we bring her over to my mom's house? Let her go ape shit a little bit. Let her have some fun.
Okay. Just let a cat loose in your mom's
loose. I mean, not crazy loose, but hey, supervised excursions around the house.
Explore, hey, new environment. You know, right?
Give her something to try. So the thing is, getting her there. At this point with her, kind of just decided we can't when you take her to the vet, we put her in her cat carrier. But for something like just going over to my mom's, it's like she's just gonna bitch and moan anyway, and meow the whole time, because she wants to be with us.
Yeah. Well, cats don't like motions. What the fuck is
this? Why am I moving but not moving at the same time? Yeah.
This is a new experience. Yeah.
So I decided. So we decided. Okay, she's in the harness. We got her on the leash. She can just sit on my lap in the car. And
okay, that's
that worked pretty much. And then I decided I found the ultimate setup, which was if I just reclined the passenger seat while Molly's driving.
Okay.
I can just lay on my back and she can just stand on it and do whatever the fuck she wants. And that is exactly what the fuck she did for the entire
so Molly is driving, you're on the back, and the cat Mira is just walking up and down your body.
Basically, right? Basically just walking around, staring out the window, going, "What the fuck is that? Meow meow meow. What the fuck is this? Meow meow meow." Right?
Yeah.
Which is adorable. And also, she is finding purchase on my belly and on my stomach the entire way through. Surprisingly chill, actually. Stayed really, for the most part, just on my stomach. Loud as a motherfucker. But basically the entire time that we drove, I had cat on my chest. I'm going to send photos for proof. This is basically the situation I had on my chest for the entire 25 or so minutes to my mom's house.
She was not freaking the fuck out the entire time.
Here's the thing. To say that she wasn't freaking the fuck out is relative. She was making a lot of noise, but she wasn't running around and doing anything. The real time that she freaked the fuck out was when I got to my mom's house, and then she encountered all of the motherfucking plants, and she went, "Oh, what the fuck are these?" And just kept running around.
Oh boy.
And just...
Oh, that's right. You guys don't have plants in the apartment, right?
Nope. Fuck that. To which I was like, okay, hold on. Oh, okay, you disappeared over here. Let me get you. You disappeared over here. Let me get you. So I decided I'm going to take her up to my room. I don't feel like turning on the AC in here. I'm going to turn on the ceiling fan, and we can just hang out in my old room. It turns out that the setup for my old bed is... it's an IKEA bed with a frame, and then there's slats, and then there's the box frame or whatever, box spring thing, and then there's the mattress on top of it. It turns out that I guess the box spring or whatever the fuck it's called, that lower layer of mattress of bed, is hollow on the inside and is just there, I know it's there to raise the bed up a little bit higher, raise the mattress up, so you're not just on the planks, but it's hollow on the inside, and completely uncovered. So as I'm hanging out with Mara in my room, she goes under the bed. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then Molly comes to pick me up after she went on to the office, and I'm like, okay, Mara's under the bed.
Let me get Mara.
And she is
time to go home.
And she has, as cats are liquid, she has slipped between the slats and into the hollow part of the box spring.
Is she effectively in a different dimension?
I mean, she essentially she is in the in between, right? She is in a realm that I can never. She has guided herself to a realm that I can never cross, and so I'm just stuck there outside of the bed, going, "Come on, please get out of the slats, please get out of there, please come down, please." And as I'm watching that, she is knocking all of the dust that is up there in those slats, because that is not a place that ever gets cleaned, because who the fuck knew that shit was hollow?
Yeah, right. No, yeah. That's just no place that no one goes
to. She has found Hollow Earth, and she is knocking out all of the dirt from Hollow Earth onto the floor and all over herself. So eventually, when she does come out, she looks like she is fucking coated in, like, dust bunnies and shit, just covered in, like, dust, and it was just like, oh, this is... Okay, alright, that's great. But yeah, then I picked her back up, we got in the car, and then she rode on my chest on the way home. And on the way home, a family drove next to us and started pointing and giggling because they were looking at a man with a cat on his chest. And you know what?
Okay.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, kids love seeing cats, you know? Kids love seeing pets in cars.
Yeah,
you know,
right? Cats are pretty great.
That's an experience.
Yeah, and a cat in a car is loose. Not loose, but, you know, just chilling. Is pretty rare. So, yeah. Kinda... That happened. That was a thing. That happened.